Hello, everyone. This is the inspector back again with you. Not for a shave this morning. I did that last night. This is what I call a post shave review. Okay. And here it is. I just got this the other day, the Sleek. All right. Single edge razor. And had high hopes for this one, but it drastically fell short. So disappointed. So I will give you the reasons why, and we'll go through it. First of all, it's a two-piece razor. Okay, what happens is you unscrew the bottom here enough so that you can lift this out. Okay, this sort of has the same. It is the same form function as the Parker Solo Edge, but the Parker Solo Edge is miles away ahead of what we have here. So that comes loose. I had a Parker blade in it, brand new, so I put that in. So we look at the razor. Knurling wise, it's okay up here. Down here is a little slippery. That's not the big thing for me. I sort of have a good nose for when I sniff trouble. And so first order of business is when I first put the blade in the razor, and where you put it, it seats easily enough. All right, it just fits right down in there, okay, the slots. But then here comes the trouble. First of all, is when you put the top back on. This is very unlike any other razor that I've ever used that I've had issues with. So I just first still, with the Solo Edge, you just drop it in and it has magnets and it stays in place. This one is not that, so that's okay. So I grabbed the two sides here, and what I did, I found out that just screw straight back on like this. But the problem is it has to go in straight. All right, so that blade is moving around in there, but despite that, okay, it apparently locks down. And so I screw it down, and this is what you get. This doesn't look bad to begin with. Although it's a little askew to me, it looks like, but maybe it's not. I can tell by the corners of the razor. You see that? The left and then the right. It's very slight, but that's all the way locked down too. And I'm trying to adjust it so that it lies flat on there and lock it down again. That may be as close as you can possibly get it after much fiddling. Okay, that is not the big issue, even still. Okay, that's a nuisance. I don't like to fiddle around with my razors, but so I lather up and I start shaving, and I can't feel. I had a good 3 days growth, and I couldn't feel it cutting. So I'm like, what is going on here? Tried different angles, and it would hit in certain places of the blade, I felt, and others it didn't. And I was getting frustrated trying to make a video, and usually I'll go through one or two bumps in a road, not bad, but I just got so disgusted. I'm like, you guys aren't going to want to see me struggle through 25 minutes of this. So I cut the video and just made mental notes of what I thought was an issue. So that's the way it was turning out. And so I lay it aside and I come back later, try it again, because sometimes I make mistakes. It happens. Give it a second try. So do the same thing, reinsert the blade, lock it down, make sure it was like this. And I wanted to see, just without on my face, the hair on my finger. So I do that and I feel the same thing. Okay, I feel a little blade action on one side and not on the other. And then I look down and I don't know if you could see it here. There's no hair there, but the blade is moving. Okay, the blade is moving and it's locked down. So that's a no-go, guys, right there. That's where a lot of the woes come in, is the blade moving when it's fully locked down. There's something wrong with the clamping system is not proper, or I just, it doesn't work. Now, I'll undo this again and I'm going to reposition it. Okay. And then hold it to the side. And all the while, the blade is moving inside here. So it should have a magnet. The Solo Edge, to my liking, really got it correct. So I'm not even going to go through, it's just, I try to see the good in something, but I'm sorry, guys, I can't sign on to this. Now, unfortunately, the knurling is one issue, a minor rather, but the big sticking point to me in all this is the fact that the blade doesn't sit properly. Now, there's a thing, I don't know, I don't think that's a magnet, because I don't see it holding in place or anything like that. So the positioning is an issue. The blade doesn't stay flat, straight, and then when you lock it down and start to put some pressure on it, the blade is moving. So, this could have been a really good effort. I know that with the adjustables in the past, the Pearl adjustables, they've had issues too. Had nothing like this with the Parker Solo Edge. I think this is making a fair comparison to it all. And so, just saying. Now, price-wise, good price point, but with the stand, if it was done the right way, great buy. But, I'd rather pay more with something that I could use than, because I'm convinced that I'm not even at this point going to even try it another time on the face and stuff like that. So I don't know what I'll do with this. I'll maybe give it away, but the point is, I have, you guys know or don't know, right now I have over 150 currently of DE and SE razors, and I've never experienced the type of issues I've had with this razor. Every other one, different form factors and all, seem to be really good, especially holding the blade and clamping it down. I don't know what to tell you. I don't like bashing products, but when it doesn't pass the smell test of this inspector, I'm just saying, I think you want to stay away. Now, there's been, over the last day or so, there's been enough videos on it. I know there's guys that have other complaints about, same complaints or whatever. I haven't seen all of them, but the rumblings I've heard, a lot of them aren't too happy. So that's my take on it. I wound up just getting another razor and, and doing my shave because I was already lathered up. And like I said, I just didn't want to painfully have you guys go through 25-30 minutes of me trying to make this razor work. So, the good news is 99% of the other razors I've ever had work really well. The only other one that comes to memory, there's different mild, aggressive, whatever you like. The only other razor form factor that I've ever had that I can remember that I wasn't really keen on was the Broman, the second version too. I didn't like the build quality, even the second version that they say was going to be better. So I didn't do that well at all for me either. But this one is a disappointment. Some of the other Pearl products are not bad. I have some shaving soap I'm going to use. I haven't used yet. I've seen reviews that they're pretty good. But this razor in particular for me was a dead flop. So anyhow, enough of that. So tomorrow's Monday, and I will be doing a shave, hopefully another video. Tomorrow's a day off for me. I'm going to the beach, Point Pleasant Beach on the Jersey Shore. It's going to be 85 degrees and sunny. Later on in the week, it's going to be a lot warmer too. It's going to be in the 90s. So summertime is here. June, this time of year in Jersey, it's usually not in the 90s. Okay, that's usually first, second week, throughout July, maybe early August, but not this early. I don't ever remember it happening this early where we're going to have a heat wave. A heat wave is at least 3 days of 90+ degree temperatures. So, but I enjoy it. It's better than the cold. So anyhow, guys, I just needed to do this. I don't take great pleasure in it, but it is what it is. But anyhow, that's what I have to say. Comments, questions, appreciated like always. And hope to see you guys back here tomorrow morning. So I'll be doing it, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, maybe a little bit earlier. It should be up before noon. This I will post right away after it uploads on several different forums. And all right, guys. Anyhow, it's going to be a great day here in Jersey, a pool day. Have a great one. We'll hopefully see you back here tomorrow morning. Take care. Bye.